Hi guys, so as you can tell by the title and the picture, we're pregnant. We are pregnant with baby number 2 and we are due April 4th. If you did the math on that, that makes me 22 weeks and 4 days. We found out on August 9th. We came home from vacation and we had been trying to get pregnant and it just wasn't working. I was addicted to peeing on a stick. Like every 2 weeks I was taking a pregnancy test. It kind of just became habit. I'd wake up in the morning, I'd go pee on a stick. I would brush my teeth, wash my face, brush my hair, go back, look at it. It was negative. I'd pick it up and I'd throw it away. Like it just became part of my routine. So on the morning of August 9th, we were home from vacation the day before. I don't even think we had unpacked anything. We got home real late. I woke up and I just didn't feel right. And I was like, well, might as well take a test. Peed on the stick, put it down in front of me, wiped, looked at it, like just glanced at it, and holy moly, this sucker was positive. I don't know if yeah, you can tell. So if you have looked at these before, this really dark line is actually the positive pregnancy line, which is normally lighter, like this control line, which is normally darker. So this is exactly how it looked when I took it. Like it was so positive. I freaked out. I don't even think I pulled my underwear up all the way. I just ran across into bed with Jimmy, who was still sleeping, and was like, look at this, look what we did, I'm pregnant, like this is so exciting. And then I started to like sing into my mind, oh, well, maybe this test is just broken, because that has never happened to me before. Look how dark that is. That's crazy. But it was positive. I took 2 more. This one a week later, so both lines are actually pretty dark. And then this one we took the same day as the first one because I was paranoid and I needed to, and it said pregnant and I was so excited. But I did call my OB that day, like 20 minutes after I took that test, because that's when they opened, and I scheduled my first ultrasound to figure out how far along I might be.
It's August 23rd and we just left our first ultrasound for baby number 2. Are you excited?
Yes.
So today I am 7 weeks and 6 days, and it's
because I have PCOS and I have a very irregular cycle, so I really had no clue how far along it could be. When we found out with Liam, I was 9 weeks before I found out. For all I knew, I was that far or farther along or not as far. It was so hard though, because later that day that we took that test and found out I was pregnant, I had to go to my friend's parents' house because they were home from Texas, both of them, their sisters. And we had to go to their house and I had to like not say anything. And the next day we had to go to another friend's house because they were having they have it every year, it's a big like end of summer party. And everyone was there and I had to not say anything, and it was so hard. It was so hard. Now we did end up telling Jimmy's mom and dad before we had wanted to say anything, but that's because we see them constantly and I was really having like food aversions, I would say. I didn't want anything to eat. I just had no appetite at all. And it was like going on like the 3rd or 4th time in a like week and a half period that we had gone over to their house, because they live a minute down the road. And I was like, oh, I'm not that hungry. And I knew the longer that it went on, Stephanie was going to say something, or she was going to put 2 and 2 together. So we bought Liam this shirt that said Super Brother or something like that, and we put it on him and let him run in. I'll let you see that video real quick. I'll put it in here. She didn't quite have the reaction. She was confused by the shirt. She thought it was like a TV show. She's like, what is this? And then I accidentally turned the TV off when my goodness, pregnancy brain. I accidentally turned the camera off right when she was like, oh, are we gonna have a baby? And then I said, like, yeah, we're gonna have a baby or something, and I accidentally turned it off. But I will put that clip in right now so you can see it.
Hi.
Oh, hello! Oh, yes, that's a first. Where'd you get this hat? I love it. It's beautiful. There, yeah, give me a kiss. kiss.
Give Grammy kisses.
Oh, hat. Oh, I love that hat. Cassie.
Yeah, since last year.
Oh, Grammy loves that. What? What?
Elmo, he's saying.
Elmo?
Tell Grammy, check out the new shirt you picked out today.
Super brother. Super brother. Super brother? What is super brother? We're having a baby?
We're having another
As you
baby.
can see though, Liam is so excited at his grandparents' house. He absolutely loves them, so he was like so rambunctious. But she was very happy. And then the next people that we actually told were my dad and his wife, because we were going to, it's called Knoebels. If you're from around here, then you know what it is. It's an amusement park, like a little theme park. It's so much fun. And normally I would be all about it on all the roller coaster rides, having so much fun, having a blast. But being pregnant, I wasn't allowed on stuff like that. So we decided to tell my dad and his wife when they got to the house before we left. Now, I did not get that on film. I was so upset with myself afterwards, but I was in such like an emotional rush to tell them that I just forgot to pull out the camera. But we did tell them. They were very excited. And then we went on to tell some other people in our family. And then we had some cute little family photos done to announce like on Instagram and social media. So I will post some of them here quick. And after that, we have kind of just been going day by day and week by week with the pregnancy. I am, like I said, 22 weeks and 4 days today. My due date is April 4th, but I will most likely have a March baby. Now, the fun thing with that is my birthday is March 26th, and my mother's birthday was March 28th. And my sister-in-law, Chelsea, her birthday is March 29th. I would prefer to not have to share or have my kid have to share with anybody and their birthday. So banking maybe on like a 27th or a 30th for an actual, you know, birthday for this baby, but we will see. This is in God's hand. I did have a C-section with my first son due to some complications. But this time I am hoping for a VBAC or a vaginal birth after cesarean. So we will see if that happens. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Pray for me, because it is what I really wish. Especially because I would like to be able to recover pretty quickly and be able to get back into the gym scene, because 2.5 months after my due date, just a little over 2.5 months after my due date, is our wedding. And I have a dress that I would like to look semi-nice in. So here's to hoping that everything will just run smoothly. But I am going to do a name reveal video here in the next couple weeks. Just something simple, will literally be like a 2-minute long video. But I want to just do something special for that for him. We are having another little boy. Stay tuned. I will do some other like updates here in the future. I will quick post a photo of what I looked like like 2 weeks before I had my son, not even. So here's that. Pray for me that I don't get that large. It looks like I was snuggling 3 people's beach balls underneath that dress. So I'm hoping I don't get that big, but whatever, who cares? Fat, happy, and pregnant, that's where it's at. So, but here is my bump real quick, and then I will see you guys in another video. Make sure you click like if you like this video. Head on over to my Instagram and check out what I'm doing over there, and click subscribe. I'm trying so hard to get to 100 subscribers by Christmas Day, which is 20 days away. So let's try and make that happen, guys. Have a great day and happy holidays. This is my 22-week bump. It is pretty large. Like I said, I was big though before I got pregnant, but here it is, 22 weeks of baby boy. So I will try and keep this up to date for you guys and see how I grow with the weeks coming. But here it is. So